I am absolutely humbled by this moment, for sure, especially when you see the other people who stood up prior to this event beginning and seeing those that did stand up and those who have already been inducted. And to be a part of that group is pretty awesome. So thank you so much for this moment. This is also that moment when I feel that I should pass the mic on to my dad. I'm pretty sure he's been waiting for this moment for 20-some years. Pretty sure, right, Dad? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. In all seriousness, with receiving this honor tonight, it's not about me. It's not. I'm not comfortable with this. I don't like being the center of attention in any way, shape, or form. It was kind of like when I got married. I'm not comfortable with being in the spotlight. So it's not about me. It took a very special group of people to help me get here. Tonight, it's not about me. It's about my dad. My dad has a heart of gold. Growing up playing sports, I'm pretty sure my dad never missed a game. I remember him sitting down at our kitchen table each season, and he would map out his personal work days to align with my soccer and basketball games. His personal days weren't spent vacationing with us on warm, sunny beaches. They were spent watching my brother and I on the soccer field and the basketball court. Having my dad there to cheer me on meant everything. And he always traveled, no matter how long or how far. In fact, I recall one game that we had in college at Northern Michigan University in Marquette. The drive was about 10 hours, 600 miles, and my dad and my mom were both there before our team even arrived. My dad could also argue with the refs better than anyone. He was always up for a challenge, as he questioned a call or questioned which kid on the other team belonged to the ref. I knew he always had my best interest in mind. My dad didn't want to miss one single moment. And I'm pretty sure he couldn't have imagined being anywhere else. I love you, Dad. Tonight, it's not about me. It's about my mom. Growing up and playing competitively, my mom was the #1 encourager. She would always have positive words after a win, a loss, or a tie. She was someone who would bring me up when I was down. She was someone who loved endlessly and supported tremendously. On that same Northern Michigan trip, my mom packed a giant snack bag, and it was giant. It had all the good stuff, Twizzlers and potato chips. And she had a bag for every single one of our players. She even had snack bags for the coaches. While attending Ashland, I would also check my mailbox, box number 948, and every single day, I had a letter from my mom. I'm not joking, every single day. And on Mondays, I would have multiple letters. Just because it was the weekend didn't mean that my mom stopped writing. She wrote every morning because she said that was her way of coping with me being away from home. Little did she know, her letters allowed me to cope too. And I was only at Ashland, 45 minutes away. I mean, I even came home like sometimes. I love you, Mom. It's not about me tonight. It's about my older brother, Aaron. My brother was my rock. He still is. He was the best brother and only brother that I had, but he was the best brother I could have ever hoped for growing up. He believed in me. He would brag about me. He would tell me all the time, you can do this. He was my motivator and my supporter, and he still is. He would actually run drills for me, like he was my coach in our driveway shooting hoops. With each week came a new team to play, and with each week, he would offer me a new strategy or a new technique. He also gave me the hardest time when I deserved it. like a missed layup during a basketball game. On instances when I had a fast break, I could actually hear the slapping of my brother's forehead, and sometimes my dad's forehead too, as I approached the hoop. They knew I only had a 30% chance of making it. No, I'm not even kidding. Like, I remember getting a fast break, and I would head towards the hoop, and many times I would stop to take the three-pointer versus the layup, because I knew I had a better chance to make the three-pointer. But I would hear the slap. It was like, from both of them. So, as hard as that was, it actually only made me stronger. It echoed in my mind how much my brother truly cared. When he could have been off doing other older brother things, he came to my games too. I love you, Eric. Tonight's not about me. It's about the coaches in this room. Thank you, Coach Hoffman. You allowed me to believe in myself. You inspired our team on a daily basis. Your natural enthusiasm and spirit lifted all of us up, and you always will hold a special place in my heart. Coach Ward, Coach Lake, Coach Ryan, and Coach Clark, thank you for making a lasting impression on a kid like me. When walking the halls of Cloverleaf, I knew you always had my back. Thank you for being the best part of you and allowing me to benefit from it. My wish for tonight is kind of tied in with a song called On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons. I could sing it for you, but I'll save you the terror. The song talks about moments in life and how moments can be devastating. And some of these same moments can pull us down. But ultimately, the goal is to get back up so that we can feel on top of the world. Since becoming a wife to my amazing husband, Corey, of 15 years, and then becoming a mom to the most adorable, sweetest boy in the world, Jack, who makes me smile every single day, that's when I have started to feel like I'm on top of the world. And so my wish for everyone here tonight is that we can all have moments in our lives when we feel on top of the world. Finally, thank you to my mother-in-law, Linda, my father-in-law, Dan. And even though you didn't see any of my high school games or college games because I met your son shortly after college, I truly appreciate you guys being here tonight. Thank you to everyone, and I will always remember this moment. Thank you.